this video here, we're going to be talking about the differences between good automation versus bad automation. You're going to want to check this out. Let's be real. Sometimes getting in business can feel like you're going to war. You're going to battle. And with bad automation, it's almost like having improper gear and you can get beat up. It ain't going to be pretty. It ain't going to be fun. So the number one bad automation is missed calls. Because let's think about it. You might get automated, i.e. if they leave a voicemail, quote, if, you'll get notified there's a voicemail. You'll probably get an icon that maybe says missed call, but depending on your phone system, maybe you don't even get that. So it's very poor automation because whether they leave a voicemail or not, if you didn't have time to answer it, when are you gonna have time to make the call back? So number one, when we think about good automation, is gonna be missed calls. Not necessarily that missed calls are good, but adding the feature of an auto text back. Because here's what happens. Someone calls your business, you may not be able to answer, or your team is not, whether they're on a call or they're busy serving someone else. Instead of that potential client or customer calling another business, which generally what happens because people want instant gratification, instead we add the automation of auto text for missed call replies. So essentially what happens is when someone calls, if no one answers, the system automates replying back to them saying, hey, sorry, Mr. Call, how can we help you? And it sends a text message response back. And the whole goal of that is to keep the conversation going. So instead of them potentially engaging with another business, which would be your competition, you keep the conversation going with you and your business until you or a live person on your team is able to make the personalized touch with that potential client or customer. Bad automation number two is Google reviews. You're probably going to get notified via automation in your inbox or email that says somebody left a review, but are you going to have the time to follow up? Do people even see that you do reply to reviews? Do you reply to just the good and the bad, or only the bad and the good? How do you handle that process? Sometimes what happens in business, you end up having to take cover. Now, the second good automation is Google reviews. Because let's think about it. Reviews are reputation, right? It's what people say when you're not in the room, except in this stance, reviews are online. Everyone can see it. But the good automation behind Google reviews is actually having an AI bot that reads and replies on behalf of your business. So that way, when someone actually leaves a review, you don't have to spend the time replying manually. We can program it with the tone and personality of your business to reply to the review and personalize that interaction. So not only are you getting the reputation you deserve online, but you're also getting the engagement of showing that you're paying attention and replying to the reviews that you get for your business. All right, we've got bad automation number three. What it is think about all the ways that people can now reach you in the modern world of marketing and business. We've got email, we've got text, we've got phone calls, we've got social media, we've got multiple social media. How many DMs or direct messages between all your channels, all that's coming into you? You can get lost in a forest of notifications and messages. How do you consolidate it? You get automated notified that ding. Remember when You've Got Mail was fun? It's a little different nowadays. Now you have your social media channels too. How do you manage all that? Are you logging into all of those different systems to then reply? That's bad automation because yes, you're getting notified. How many channels do you have to log into and respond to your customer base depending on how they choose to reach you? Now the third good automation is realizing the amount of different communication channels you have. Between email, SMS, text, DM me. What social channel are they going to DM you with a direct message? Instead of being oh my keeping up with it all, you got oh la, because what we can do is automate and pull in all those communications into one single channel. So that way, instead of you logging into all these different platforms for your business, you can actually see whether it's email, text, or social DMs pulled into one communication channel that then you can reply from, whether it's on your desktop or your phone. All right, bad automation number four is booking calls and booking appointments. Think about how much time you spend going back and forth with someone. How about this day? How about that day? How about this time? How about that time? Going back and forth. Now, once you book it, you can automate notifying the appointment's been booked. And heck, you might even have a software. There's some out there where it's like, here's a link to my calendar to book a time. But we can do it in a much more effective way instead of going down the bad automation path of how much time do you spend each week, sometimes each day, going back and forth, trying to book appointments for either your business or Zoom calls or those that you serve. Now, the fourth good automation power that you want to unlock for your business is taking the concept of booking appointments a step further by tapping into the power of AI. And essentially what that means is through text communications, we can actually personalize and have it be a conversation-based process to book time with you. AI with automation can read your calendar, whether it's a Google Calendar or an Outlook calendar, and have a conversation with your potential clientele or those looking to book times or appointments. And it can see if you're available. And instead of it being the link or that, it can say, how was Tuesday or Wednesday? How about 3 or 1? And take them as a conversation into booking times and appointments with you and your business. It's a complete game changer way of standing out amongst others within your field. If you're a small business owner who's ready to start converting your leads on autopilot, but you may be feeling like you're juggling too many tasks and drowning in the amount of platforms it takes to run your business, take a look at what we have at sololink.io. What we are is your automation and AI agency. No, that's not some big factory making robots. It's affordable software that's going to help you boost your efficiency, save time, and increase revenue. Made exclusively for the small business owner to help leverage you in complete new ways.